All right, hey everybody. Hi. Hey everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Oh wow. Welcome to day 3. Woo! Welcome everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Well, everybody. All right. So I'm gonna jump on YouTube right now to see what's going on, to be sure that you guys are here and we're kicking this off right now. Welcome everyone. It's good to have you all here. Thank you. Welcome to day 3. How has it been for you? How has it been for you? How has it been for you? I want to see you guys. The only place I can see you guys is going to be on YouTube. So I am checking to see what's up so that I'm sure there are people that are listening to me. Yeah, so I'm sure there are people that are listening to me. Hello, everybody. So we're starting right now. Welcome. Welcome all. Welcome all. Welcome all. Hello, welcome. So this is day 3, and this is our very last day together for now. For now, this is our very, very last session. So it's been 2 days, and today is the 3rd day, the final day, the very final day. I'm just gonna do a bit of housekeeping. So guys, just give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna do a bit of housekeeping. Give me 1 minute. All right, give me 1 minute. I want to be able to see that I see you all because I'm not seeing you all yet. And I want to ensure that I'm seeing you guys. I want to ensure that I'm seeing you guys. Right. So I'm waiting to see you guys on from my end. Awesome. Okay, so I see everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. So come in, please. Team Emily, let them know that we have started and we are live. I see a few people on the live stream. So please let them know that we have live right now. Before we dive in, it's important that everybody gets an opportunity to be here live and be able to all of that. So yes, yes, yes. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Come in now. Everyone come in. So let's give 2 minutes so others can join us. 10 minutes so others can join us. 10 minutes so others can join us. 10 minutes so others can join us. Welcome everyone. Welcome everybody. Great. Awesome. Right. So welcome to this live session with me. We decided to make day 3 live so that it can be a bit more interactive and it's live. If you can hear me, I want you to go ahead and leave a comment for me so that I'm sure that you are live here with me and you actually can you can hear me and you can see me and we're good to go. All right. So you're actually here. You can hear me, you can see me, we're good to go. Please leave a comment. Let me hear from you. Oh, great, Louisiana. I read from you. I see your message. All right. So others who are coming, I see some people are joining us. I see some people are joining us. So come in, everyone. And as you join, let me know where you're joining from. Aloysius. I'm not sure I pronounced it well. Aloysius or something. I'm sorry if I murdered your name. Hi, I see you. Hi. All right, so welcome everyone. Thank you for joining, Vicky. Let me know where you're joining from so that we can actually kickstart the training today. Today's going to be like, you need to have your notebooks here. You need to have your writing material here. You need to get water, drink, wine, anything. You need to get in here right now. Welcome everybody. You can hear me. You can see me clearly. Beautiful. Awesome. Great, great, great. I see you guys as well. Awesome, awesome. So welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Watching from Abuja. Great. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Great, great, great. So good. I want to know where you guys are joining from. I want to be able to get kind of like know you guys. Lagos or Rock, Lagos. All right, so everyone come in. Please let them know in the group that Emily is live and we are about to start. There is no moment to be missed today. I'm going to be almost emptying myself. I'm getting so much of what has worked for me as a business coach and as a course creator, you know, and as a business leader as well. I'm going to be teaching what's been working for me. Great. Thank you so much for your feedback, Nawara. Thank you, everybody, for your feedback. So please let them know that we're starting and we're actually going to start right now. So what was your biggest takeaway from the session before live? Because once we go live, it's just going to be all the way, all right, 45 minutes, 1 hour straight. Okay. So I want us to have like let's interact before we jump in. Okay. So tell me, what was your biggest takeaway? Thank you so much. What was your biggest takeaway? Or from Port Harcourt, great, welcome. What was your biggest takeaway? What was your biggest aha moment? What was the thing that you found that okay, you're lacking or it's causing you to feel stuck? You were able to even unstuck yourself just by watching day one or day two or day one and day two. So talk to me quickly. Let's see where you're at today with all of this. All right, come in, everyone. Come in, everybody. Welcome to day three of our live session. Welcome to the final day, of the Ptby virtual experience. So let me hear from you. What was your biggest takeaway from day one and day two? What have you learned? What did you learn? What did you find out about yourself? All right. All right. What did you find about yourself? I need to hear from you right now. So I'm waiting. I know I'm waiting for you. We're gonna get right into the training for this day three, where I'm going to be showing you exactly how to build a $10,000 or 10 million naira course business. How to actually create and launch a course that makes you $10,000 or 10 million naira plus. All right. So before you begin to try to judge me, whether I'm going to share Boboju's story with you or I'm going to be telling you some nonsense, this is totally free. That's why it's free, so that you can see for yourself. You can judge when we're done. You've already done day one and day two, and by now you should be able to tell whether okay, this woman is for real or not. So today is also another day for you to be able to do that. So tell me, what was your biggest takeaway? And as you join, please invite somebody else. Share the live stream. Invite someone else by sharing the live stream with them. This is going to be a blessing to you. And I'm sure it's going to be anybody who wants to create, launch, and scale an online course, a digital course. And I'm going to tell you why an online course is so important. I'll tell you why it's so vital, especially in today's Nigeria. Especially in today's Nigeria. I'll tell you how I'm thriving in today's Nigeria. I'll tell you exactly how I am thriving because I have an online course business, because I have a personal brand that continues to pay me day in, day out. So it's good to have you all here. Welcome. We're going to dive right into the training. I'm going to start to share my slides, and we're going to start to talk all about and teach all about day. Hold on, guys. I don't want to fail to hit record. so even if we are recording, you really want to be here still, right? So that you get logo, it's how people perceive you. Absolutely, that's correct. Your brand is not about logo. Your brand is not a logo. It's actually how, and that is correct. That is so true. All right, that is so true. Okay, hold on. So we're going to start now. Um, right, hold on. Okay, great. So we're starting right about now. Everybody, welcome again to the Ptby Bootcamp, day 3, which is the final day. Give me 1 second. All right, everyone, welcome to the Ptby Bootcamp, day number 3, which is our very final day, of this experience, the Ptby Bootcamp. So today we're going to dive right into what we have to share today. Which is the profitable digital course blueprint, right? So day 1, we looked at, going from, expert to turn your expertise into a whole course. And day 2, we also talked about, how you can actually package your knowledge, the Ptby method to doing this, where we talked about you creating one course, not having multiple or gazillion courses. Today, what we want to look at a framework, right, to generate $10,000 plus, right, or 10 million naira from one online course, even if you have no audience. All right, so you really want to be here. And if for any reason my internet is lagging, you want to tell me so that we can see how we can fix it, right? So, but again, welcome everybody. It's good to have you all here. So if day 1 showed you the problem and day 2 gave you the solution, today is the activation. And by activation, what we mean is that you're going to go from idea to income. You're going to go from potential to packaging and profiting. All right, you're going to learn all about that today. By the end of this session, you know how to take what you do, wrap it into one powerful, irresistible offer, and start building a business that is deeply aligned with who you are. All right. Mindset and foundation, where I shared with you and I told you you're not just an employee, you are an enterprise, right? You are a whole institution. You are an academy. You are a book. You are a course. You are mentorship. You're coaching, right? You are brilliant, walking, breathing, talking, thinking, moving, conversing brilliance, and you have to turn that into something that is sustainable and something that can actually get you paid. All right, so day 2 was all about building your offer, right? Today is where we take all of that and make it work for you in real life. So who is excited to learn how to build, launch, and scale a profitable digital course today? You want to learn, you're excited about it. You want to learn how to either build, maybe you don't have any course yet, you don't have any offer yet. So you are in the phase where you're building. Let me know, all right, that I want to learn how to build. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to turn my knowledge into a digital course. I'm excited to turn my knowledge into a coaching program. I'm excited to turn my knowledge into something digital that continues to sell, even when I sleep. Now, you must have heard this cliche all over social media, make money while you sleep. It's not a lie. It's about strategy and about systems. It becomes a problem when there's no strategy and there's no system. But so long as there's strategy and there's the right strategy and then there's the right system, you can actually make money. You can actually get paid even when you sleep. You sleep, you wake up in the morning and there's an alert. You sleep, you wake up in the morning and there's an alert. So it is something that can actually happen and will happen for you once you learn how to plug my paid framework, my pay AID framework, which I'm going to share with you today and break down for you today. So again, I want to know who is excited to learn how to build, launch, and scale their very own profitable course today. You're excited to what? Yeah, I can see your comments. Great. You're excited to learn how to build, launch, and scale your own profitable digital course today, because that's what we are about. I can see your messages. I can see your messages. Great. Awesome. So in case we haven't met, my name is Emily Wale-Koya. This was me. I was an influencer. I had a big following on social media. I was doing collaborations, I was doing partnerships, I was getting paid. I was putting out videos for people and then they pay me, all that influencer on Instagram. I was doing all of that. Some of you may already know me because you've been following me for so many years now, or even if you just started following me like last month, you must have seen a lot of things. Right now, if you go to my Instagram, you would see that I am on a break on Instagram, especially Instagram. And I'll tell you why. Hopefully, we get to that later on or something like that. But yes, I was doing all of that. I was always working. I wasn't always this confident. People watch my videos today and they're like, I want to speak like you. I want to speak. I want to speak. I always wasn't this confident. I always wasn't this fluent. I always wasn't this like making videos all over the place. I learned it on the job. I used to be broke, burnt out, and doing all sort of things. I was posting every single day. I'm not even kidding you. On Instagram, I was posting. Instagram was like my bread and butter. I slept there. My bedroom, it was everything. I used to bath there, sleep there, everything. I wake up in the morning, Instagram. Everything. What I'm driving, we're checking Instagram. I used to post like up to 5 times a day on Instagram. It was crazy. I was running WhatsApp classes, book groups all over the place. I was doing everything. Everything, no jokes. Yet I was stuck, I was broke, and I was exhausted. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I was doing everything. Like these were like classes and courses that I created. I created a lot. I've created almost over 100. No jokes, over 100. These are just a few of them. I was teaching Instagram marketing. I was teaching branding. I was teaching webinar. I was teaching speaking. I was teaching coaching. I was teaching everything. I had everything. How to launch. We were everywhere. Yet I was exhausted. I felt burned out. I couldn't even track what I was making in terms of income. I couldn't even track what I was making. But I was busy. I was busy head on. I was always on my phone, always on my computer. My kids were looking for me. They couldn't find me busy, always trying to do the next thing. I was always creating. Always. I was in constant creation and burnout mode. I was, right? Off alignment, exhausted. I felt sick one day right in the middle of a launch. I felt sick right in the middle of a launch twice. The first time it happened, I knew something was wrong and I knew it was wrong, but I still did another launch. And the second time was when I told myself, nah, there has to be another way. You can see me from 38K followers. I started at 0 on Instagram. And today it's about 135,000 or 36,000 or thereabout. I'm even on the break, so I'm not even checking. I have over 10,000 pieces of video content on social media. Over 1,000. Me, only me. Me, 1%. 10, all created by me. All by me. Before I even had a team who they shoot my video for me and edit it, I was doing everything myself. And I have 4 children. It was a mad hunt and madhouse for me. No joke. So if this is how you feel right now, I've got you. I understand totally, completely. If this is how you feel. If this is how you feel, I totally, totally get you. And I want you to see exactly how I went from stressful, constantly launching to my very first $10,000 month, which I did in 10 days from home with an online course, and how I've done this as a mom of 4. I have done this from Port Harcourt. I don't live in Lagos. I live in Port Harcourt. And how I have done this now from locally living in Port Harcourt to helping experts across the globe. Yes, somebody says, Ketura says, stretch to so thin. I was stretched so thin. I'm not kidding. It was bad. You know how bad it was? And you keep going. That was me. It was bad. I knew it was bad, but when you're used to something, it's like, where do I go next now? I don't know where to go. So I'm just gonna stay with this one until I fell sick in the middle of a launch and even had to finish the launch. because I needed the money. Does this sound familiar to anybody? So I've gone from stressful launches to 10K. And in the last 8 years, we have done 8 figures in Naira from selling digital courses. Now, but I'm going to share exactly with you how you can do it better than I did it. Better than I did it. If I have done it with multiple digital products that stress the life out of me, you will not do it with multiple random scattered digital products, funnels left, right, center. You will not do it. You're going to do it with a more structured approach. That's why. All right, just sharing with them could absolutely change their lives, right? So you want to do that right now. So please, somebody be kind and nice and share this video with someone else. Share with your network, share it on your WhatsApp status. Tell them Emily speaking like this woman is going to blow your mind. Okay, let's do this. Team, are we still good? Team Emily, just let me know, right? You're the one watching my back for me. Are we still good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, great. So you really want to pay attention to everything I have to share. So I've been able to speak and I've gotten paid to even speak. So gets me paid. Speaking also gets me paid. Coaching gets me paid. So you want to really pay attention. Recently, I even took myself to Canada. I went on hunger to do more I could ever have done or I could ever do if I just stayed on the path that maybe parents, my parents gave me. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna try to switch my internet up because I'm not this the Wi-Fi is acting up. So hold on. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Okay, can anyone hear me still? Successfully switched to mobile data. All right, can anyone hear me? Let's see. So we can, sorry about that network stuff. Can you guys still hear me? Hello, Halima. I can hear you. Halima, I can hear you. Are you still here? Can anyone hear me, team? Can I go on? I'm waiting for feedback to see to be sure you guys are there and I'm not the only one here. Can we go on? Okay, great. Thank you for the feedback. Awesome. All right. So, like I was saying, what you're going to learn today, the number one mistake stopping expert from getting paid daily, my exact $10,000 or 10 million naira in 10 days case study, the pay AID framework, paid framework for consistent sales, and how to create the social media hamster wheel. And then the next step, I'm going to talk to you or speak to you or invite you to join the Ptby course blueprint. Awesome. You can hear me clearly now. So let's hope this network is stable, better than the other one. Thank you for staying. Thank you for your time here. So why does this matter right now? Why does creating an online course matter right now? And this is not just about creating any kind of online course. It's about creating a course that actually will work for you. All right. So the online course industry is a 325 billion plus industry. It is going to be worth that, all right, in a couple of years. So you really, really want to get it. It's not that everybody's doing it, so you're not going to do it. It is that you need to do it. Okay, it's not that everybody's doing it, so you are not going to do it. You don't think anybody's gonna buy from you. No, it's you need to do it because you're going to do it in your own unique way. So people pay for knowledge daily. People want to learn. People want to learn every single day. They want to learn, how do I do this? That's why they're going on YouTube, they're going on Instagram, they're going on LinkedIn, they're going here. Knowledge is inexhaustible. So people want to continue to grow, they want to continue to improve themselves. So people are always going to pay to learn something new. And then another thing is that your expertise deserves to be profitable. I mean, look at you. You've gone through some things. You've gone through so much. You've been at a job for maybe 15, 20, 25 years. What are you going to do now? Are you going to waste that? Are you going to throw it away? Now that you're going to be leaving the company maybe at 60 or 55 or something, or maybe you no longer work at the company. Maybe you get laid off tomorrow. I'm not saying, no, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. But those are some things that happen. Are you just going to throw away the wisdom that you have been able to get or to gather? Are you going to throw away the knowledge, the expertise, the experience, the story? Are you going to throw that away? No, you should turn that into a methodology, into a framework, into a blueprint. Is exactly what I have done in the last 9 years, and people pay for it and they get result. They don't just pay for it and I take their money, they pay for it and they get result. The same thing that I want to be able to show you here today. But then the big mistake that I see with people that are creating courses these days is that they don't have a launch plan. When you don't have a launch plan, you're not going to have any sales. When you don't have a launch plan, if you have sales, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 or so. You don't want to have that. You don't want to just launch once and that's the end. You want to launch once and continue to sell forever. That is the blueprint or the method or the framework that we want to look at here today. All right, that's what we want to look at here today. Now, if I say something that hits you, I want you to hit me back with an emoji, with feedback or something. Okay, say something. That's what I want you to do here today with me. So again, the big mistake: no launch plan, no sales. Most experts, most course creators, most entrepreneurs, most people like yourself, okay, create amazing courses, but fail because they don't have a launch plan. You just create a course and you throw it out there on social media. For who to buy? I always ask my people, I always ask whenever I'm teaching, when you just create something and you throw it out there for people to buy, who's going to buy? Like, what is that? You don't throw anything out. Nobody does that. Even Apple, let's take Apple for example. Apple has been releasing iPhones like maybe every year. When they're going to release the next one in 2026, they're not just going to put it out there and tell you to buy. It comes with a whole launch euphoria, a whole launch experience. They tell you the price, they tell you what kind of phone it is, they tell you the components of the phone, they tell you what's new about this phone, what you can do. They give you that whole stuff. You know Apple is launching something. You know. And so Apple in all its bigness is the first trillion-dollar company, or first company to hit $1 trillion in the world. So if Apple is still launching, why do you think you're not going to be, you shouldn't be launching? You should just throw a course out there and people are going to buy. So when you hear people say, when you hear people like me say $10,000 from a course launch, 10 million naira from a course launch, you're thinking we're talking nonsense. No, it's not nonsense. It's because we have a plan. It's because we plan a launch. And so that money can happen. Now, this is a real picture of me. I had to use this so that if in case you are doubting some things, you can see proof yourself. This is not an image from social media or from Google. It's my image, and all the image you're going to be seeing here today are going to be like proof of evidences to back what I'm saying up. Okay, so one online course can generate $10,000 or more. No, not all. And if it's packaged right, positioned right, and launched right. If it's packaged right, positioned right, and launched right. One, and this could be you holding this. I live in Nigeria. This is not me holding this in Yankee or abroad or the UK or Canada. This is not me holding this when I traveled and came back. This is me holding it right here and not in Lagos, in Port Harcourt. And this is just one of many. One of many. So you really want to begin to take note. Courses are the fastest path. Like you can create a course in the next 24, 48, 7 days, 48 hours to 7 days, 1 week. You have your course ready. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. It's called an MVC, most valuable course. You're going to see how you can do that in 24, 48 hours, seven days, you have something ready to be sold. So courses are scalable income. You sell one course, you can sell 100, you can sell 1,000 courses. You don't put in any extra hours. It's mind-blowing. I have been doing this for 9 years. If it wasn't good, I won't still be here. So courses are mind-blowing. You create it once, you sell forever. You create it once, you sell to thousands of people. You create it once, you sell to people across the world. It has a global reach. It's an authority builder. When you have a course, it's proof that you are the go-to expert on that topic. So let's dive into my PAID framework, the paid framework, right? Where you go from launching endlessly. Remember, I told you that was me, and probably that's you right now. Where you go from launching endlessly to selling all the time. So there was a time in my business where if I didn't launch, I wouldn't make money. The only time that I could make money was when I launched. The only time I could make some serious money, somebody could buy something money. That's it. But if I wanted to really, really inject like serious cash flow into my business, I would have to launch. I would have to do something live. Launches are, they're live. You do, especially when you do them live. You do them just like this, and you have to always show up like this. That's what I was doing for me to be able to make money until I found and created the paid framework, which I'm going to break down for you. So the paid framework is in 4 phases. Or four phases, right? There's the planning and clarity phase, which is where a lot of people miss. A lot of people, they jumble that phase up, completely, okay? They jumble that phase up. They don't even look at that phase. So there's that phase where you sit down and you calculate the cost of what you're about to get into. It's even in the Bible. You're not going to start building a house and then you get to one stage and you cannot build anymore. You find like you don't even have money. You don't have any money resources to build. And then the rains come and then they destroy the one you've already built. So that's not what you want. That's why the first phase, which is the P phase, the planning and clarity phase, is where you sit down, you plan. I'm going to show you what goes into that phase. And then there's now the pre-launch phase. This is your audience building phase. This is the pre-launch. Some people, they miss the first one, they miss the second phase, they jump straight into the launch phase. And even the launch phase, they don't get it right. They launch, just create a course, and then they bring it out and say, hey, buy my course. And nobody buys. And they're wondering, oh, what Emily told us, what all these people have been telling us is nonsense. This is not working. Oh, it works. It's not working because you don't know how to work it. All right, I want you to pause right now and I want you to share this video. Okay, share this video with somebody, share this video with someone, get them in, get them to come in, get them to join if they want to create a course, if they want to monetize the knowledge, if they want to launch, if they want to continue to get paid online and not be chasing social media shenanigans or social media ghost. They don't want to be doing that. All right. So again, the planning phase, that's the phase before pre-launch. Then there's now the pre-launch phase. That's the phase before the launch itself. Everybody else goes straight to the launch. They want to make money. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Apple doesn't just put the iPhone, whatever is coming next, in your face. No, they go through the planning phase, and then they go through the pre-launch phase where they build audience, they create awareness. That's that phase. And then they now launch. When you do the phase 1, phase 2, then your launch is going to be profitable. And then there's now the post-launch phase. So I'm going to walk you through this paid framework. Changed my life, changed my business forever. And that's what I want to share with you. Who's excited? Who is still watching? Who is here? Who is excited to learn about the paid framework, the PAID framework, that has to do with 4 phases of every successful, profitable, lucrative course launch, even a coaching offer launch, even an ebook launch, any launch you're doing online. This is the framework, and it's my framework. PAID framework. Who's excited and wants to learn about the PAID framework? You want to learn about the PAID framework to launch your course, because this is the exact framework I use and teach to help my clients hit 10K launches, 10 million naira launches without needing a big audience. Yes, I see your feedback. I want more feedback. You're excited. You want to learn about this. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. So you want to learn about the PAID framework, and I'm going to share that with you. All right. So really, like we said, there is the clarity phase. Okay. There's a planning phase where you sit down, you plan, you prepare, you put all of that together. It is what's going to help you to get your course to $10,000 or 10 million naira in sales, when you launch. Even when you launch, like you do a live launch, and even if you don't hit that amount in that launch, you're going to be able to do that over time. Okay, you can be able to do that over time using this framework. So you don't want to joke. Okay. Now, phase 1 is the planning and the preparation phase. That is the clarity phase. It is the phase before the pre-launch. All right. Now, this is what you lock in before your launch. Who is my course for? Audience clarity. And you really want to be very clear. You don't want to say individuals. Give the audience a name. Who are these people? Who are these people? Like my Ptby course is for my Ptby course is for course creators, and it's for experts and coaches who want to end the roller coaster of launching, the stressful part of launching and hearing crickets and not making any money. Even with all the hula balloon, it comes to a zero for you. So you want to really give your audience a name. Who is it for? Who is what you're creating for? Who exactly? What is the transformation they will get? So at the end of my Ptby course itself, my students, all right, are going to have their own course ready. They're also going to be able to launch, and they're also going to be able to be profitable. They're going to be able to dial in $10,000 or 10 million naira. That's the transformation. They're not going to be confused about how to launch. They're going to know exactly how to launch, because I'm providing them the step-by-step blueprint, okay, to actually launch their profitable course. So what type of course will you create? There are different types of courses. There's the audio course. My very first course was an audio course, right? So there's the audio course. There is a video course, right? There is text-based course, where you put text together and you do all of that. So you want to really decide, what kind of course am I going to create? Am I going to create a course that actually comes with a coaching program as well? So that's the type that I created that helped me to hit my first 10K. And I'm going to still share that with you. Okay. And you also want to decide, what is the price point? What is the income goal? How much do I want to make from this course? So this is where you prepare. This is where you prepare. Without this, no framework will work. No advice will work. No course will work. No launch will be profitable. This is where most people miss it. They want to jump into creating content or ads, but they don't know their numbers, their audience, the cost promise, nothing like that. No, you have to know those things. So get clear on all of those things. Who's my course for? How much am I going to make from it? How much am I going to sell it? What's the price point? How many sales do I need to make? What's my income goal? When am I going to launch? What do I have already? Who do I need? You want to answer those questions. And inside my Ptbu course or my Ptbu program, we give you these. We give you these as a template and as a worksheet and as a blueprint so that you can answer and know exactly, like a checklist, so you know exactly what you're doing. Phase 2 of the paid framework is the audience building phase. This is the awareness stage or awareness phase. It's your pre-launch. These are the things you do before the launch. So before you go and launch, these things must be taken care of. Here, at this stage, you build anticipation. You don't launch a course in the dark. You don't launch a course closing your mouth. People on social media must know you're launching a course. Put it on your WhatsApp status. Post it on LinkedIn. Post it on anywhere where you're building an audience. Talk about it. Make a shirt for it. Put it there. Ptbu course launch. You must do it. Make face cap. Do some things. You have to create awareness as much as possible. Go live. Tell people about it. Get a wait list together. Send people there. Go get interviews. Get on podcasts. Send people on your wait list. Tell them you have a course that's launching. Don't keep quiet. You must live it, breathe it, think it, talk it, wear it before the launch. People keep missing this. And if you miss this, you're not going to be profitable. You're not going to be able to have a lucrative launch. You want to create pre-launch content, stories, posts, teasers, even release a course trailer. You want to offer a lead magnet. This is the stage where you do that. You offer a lead magnet, to help you generate leads, capture email leads. So for those of you that are like, I don't have an audience, this is what you do to get an audience. This is what you do to get an audience. This is what you do to get an audience. You give out a lead magnet or a freebie, and get people to give you their email addresses. And you build an audience ready for your launch. You build a community in preparation for your launch. You don't just show up with a course and throw it out there and be struggling to get people to pay. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So you really want to be careful with this, right? You really want to be very, very vigilant with this. So you want to nurture through value-driven content and emails. So when people join you, they take your freebie, for example, you want to nurture them. You want to be able to nurture them. So for example, I'm starting a newsletter on LinkedIn. I've not put it out there, but I'm starting it soon. And so I have a page, an opt-in page that my team is creating, and when I post something on LinkedIn, I may not be selling anything per se. It's not everything you're going to sell on LinkedIn. It doesn't work on LinkedIn. Social media is for socializing. It's not for selling. So, but we learn social selling. See, we put the two together. Now we can sell. But if you just go out there trying to sell, you're going to be wasting time, especially if you're in this space of coaching, courses, teaching, training, mentorship. Okay. Right. So I'm starting a newsletter on LinkedIn. And when I make a post, I'm going to tell people, hey, join my newsletter with over 25,000 people reading from me, right? So because that's part of my email list already. So people are going to start to join, and I'm going to begin to nurture them. I'm not going to go at them and start to sell right off the bat or straight out the window or the door. No, I'm going to nurture them. I'm going to want to build relationship with them. I want to, create some sort of rapport with them. And so when I do this, then it's easy for me to sell to them. Before I would even want to sell to them, they would be ready because I've given too much value. I've left them with signs that I actually sell, something that I have coaching, that I have a course. And so they will be waiting for me to announce when this course is going to be available. So you want to be able to do this. This is the phase that you cannot miss. Phase 1, you cannot miss a planning and preparation. That's your clarity phase. Get everything in black and white. Number them. Know your numbers. And I'm going to walk you even deeper as we go on. Right? Great. So then, can you guys hear me? Give me a one in the chats if you can hear me clearly. I want to hear. You can hear me? Give me one. Quickly. Come on, let's do it. You can hear me clearly? Give me one. Give me one. And I will keep teaching and speaking, but just give me one, okay? So you want to create a wait list like I already shared, and or you want to do even a 5-day challenge, a 3-day challenge. You want to be able to create this thing so that you can actually build an audience. Hold on. Yeah. So you can actually build an audience. Okay, good. So guys, right. Thank you so much for that. So this is where it happens. Phase 2, you want to warm the room up, right? It's like proposing marriage to a lady. You don't just go see a lady for the first time and say, marry me. You don't know her. Aren't you going to date her first? Aren't you going to court her? That's how you warm up the room for your launch. You want to court your audience. You want to generate leads. You want to warm them up. That's what you should do. So launching without the pre-launch is like proposing marriage on the first date. It's like proposing marriage on the you just take a and you propose, I want to marry you, give a ring. No, she's not going to accept, except she doesn't know who she is. So you want to really warm the room up. You want to be able to build relationship, nurture your audience, to now getting to the phase 3 of the pay ID framework, the paid framework, which is the income launch phase. That's the phase where you generate revenue. That's the phase where you actually launch. You actually say, hey guys, my course is now open. It's time for you to buy. It's time for you to enroll. It's time for you to sign up and blah, 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 blah. So this is where you want to offer clarity, irresistible results-driven course. You want to have like a sales event, which could be a webinar. It could be a 5-day challenge. It could be a masterclass like this one. This is where you want to share all of that. You want to give them all the deadline, all the bonuses, all the limited spots. You want to share, you want to create scarcity as well as urgency, so that people can move, because human beings like to just sleep through life sometimes. And some people, you don't want them to sleep. You sleep on your stuff. You want them to actually get the transformation and the result that they need. So this is the stage or phase where you launch. You see, you don't just come to this stage or get to this stage without the first phase 1 and phase 2. You must sort those stages out, or those phases out, and then you get to this phase. So there are 2 phases to this phase. You don't go straight to this phase. Too many people miss it. When I say too many people, I mean too many people. Too many people miss it. They go straight to phase 3. The launch phase. No, you don't go to the launch phase. You start at the clarity phase, and then you get to the pre-launch phase, and then you come to the launch phase. Right? So this is the phase also where you open carts. I don't know if you've heard anything like that. You open carts, you are now ready to sell. So all the things you've been posting on social media, you've been telling your people that, hey, I have a webinar coming up, and then eventually you host the webinar, and then you open cart, and then the next day you go back on social media and say, hey guys, XYZ course is now available for sale. XYZ coaching is now enrolling clients or students, blah, blah, blah. This is the phase. This is the phase where you do all of that. But before this phase is the other phase and the other phase. Is anybody following me? Is anybody catching this? Is this making sense to anyone? Is this making sense to anyone? So this is where the fun really begins. You've built anticipation. Now you open the doors. Now you open carts. Now you invite people to come and, do the work with you. You invite people to come and actually get the transformation. Launches are not about convincing people. They're about giving people the opportunity to take the next step. It's not about convincing people. You don't need all that hard selling. It's about giving people an opportunity to take the next step. Are we here? I want comments. Okay, let me know if we're here. Let me know if we're here. And this is where the money is made. So if you enroll 20 students, for example, at $497, you're going to get 10K. This is actually my story. This is the first time that I actually hit a $10,000 course launch. I did 21 students, actually. And I was able to do, I'm going to share more with you about it, okay? I'm going to share with you about it. I want you to share this with those who have already left the live stream. Tell them to come back, because we're not even done. I'm going to share with you my exact $10,000 case study, and I'm going to share how you can do the same thing. So this is the very final stage in the paid framework, where after you have launched, people miss this as well. People miss this. They launch and then that's it. Nobody buys, that's it. One person buys, that's it. That's the end. They don't know where to go from here. They don't know where to go from here. No, inside my Ptbu course blueprint, you will know exactly where to go after your launch. You will know exactly what step to take after your launch. We're not gatekeeping anything anymore. The Ptbu course gives you a step-by-step. It is packed. Like I always thought, we're not even done. We've created the most comprehensive, like an online Bible, online course launch Bible for you. So we're going to continue to update it, and I'm going to tell you about it in a bit. Okay, I'm going to tell you about it in a bit. But yes, so there's your daily growth. Okay, this is that phase, the delivery phase. You've launched your course. You're going to follow up. You're going to you don't launch it only one day and close. No, you're going to have to leave your cart open for 5 days, 10 days, thereabout. 2 weeks, 14 days, thereabout. 10 days seems like it's okay. Nowadays, I only do mine for about 5, 6 days and I'm done. Max 7 days and I'm okay. And then we close cart, for whenever next or whenever not next. Okay. So this phase is where you follow up. You send emails, you reach out to people in the WhatsApp groups, you reach out to them on social media, you DM people who have already reached out to you before to ask you for how you can help them do what it is that you've been teaching them on social media to do. So this is where you do all of that. Now, when you open cart and let's say you're done, you close cart, because there's open cart and there's close cart. And I teach you all of that inside the Ptby course as well. So when you open cart and you close cart, that is not the end of your launch. Okay, that is not the end of your launch. You're going to also do what we call down sells. This is where you probably sell something that is more affordable. So let's say you sell something that is $100 or 100,000 naira. Now you can downsell something for 15,000 naira. You can sell something lower, just in case people felt like that amount was too much for them. Now you can sell something else because you did so much work during preparing for your launch. So you must maximize that window of opportunity that you have. You must maximize it. And then even after your launch, even after you've done the downsell and all of that, then you want to now turn your course into an evergreen course and build an evergreen funnel for it. What this means is you don't have to ever do a launch anymore. You don't. You can do once a year. Like we've been telling you guys, this is the last time we're doing Ptby. Yeah, because it's now an evergreen course. So now we're going to continue to sell it on demand every single day. And I'm not going to show up live anymore. If you watch a webinar that leads you to Ptby, it's going to be a webinar that has already been cast. So you want to do the live launch twice, 3, 4 times, perfect it, then evergreen it. That is part of the paid framework. That is part of the framework that I use now. That's part of the framework that took me 8 years to perfect. 9 years, because this is my 9th year doing this. That is the framework. Is anybody catching what I'm sharing here today? Chinyere, are you getting it? That is the framework that turned broke and confused course creators and experts and entrepreneurs, to lucrative and profitable CEOs, not just course creators. You are CEO, you own a business and you're building a company around it. So this is the framework that does that magic. This is the framework that does that magic. I want you, if you're here, I want you to type paid for me. Type paid for me in the comment before we move into the next thing. Type paid for me. Thank you so much, Jane. Type paid for me before we move into the next thing. So your post-launch, type paid for me. I'm still waiting for you. Your post-launch is often where the post-launch phase, I beg your pardon, is often where people leave money on the table. You don't want to do that. You want to squeeze the juice. You've gotten leads because of everything you've done. When you use the paid framework from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3 to phase 4. So you want to maximize. You don't want to leave any stone unturned. No. You don't want to do that. Yes. So you want to think, what else can I offer? What else can I offer a workbook? Can I offer a bundle? Can I offer templates? Can I offer an audio course? Can I offer a 90-minute masterclass? Can I offer a 15-day or 14-day challenge? And it will be sold. It's not free. So even if you had sold one thing with your course launch, it's not the only thing that you can sell. So how do you turn your launch into an evergreen income? Is what I've shared with you already. You have to set it up in such a way that it just takes people from, let's say, a free stuff like a lead magnet or an organic content on social media. It takes them from there to a freebie like a webinar like this. They watch this webinar, and then from here, this is where they move to buying. And all of this is evergreen. All of this has been cast. All of this is automated. The emails that go out, all automated, all set up. You're going to see mine in action. And when you work with me inside the Ptby course blueprint, you're going to learn all of this. You're going to learn all of this. So you really want to get into it. Okay, you really want to get into it. The evergreen funnel or the evergreen system, right, which is what we teach inside the paid framework, is also what gets you to make money every day. With your launch, you get bank alert every day, every day, every day, because you have automated the system. You have an ad that is running $2,000 a day, 2,000 naira a day. You know, you have that running and it's bringing you leads. And when you get leads to buy from you, they don't buy only once. You can sell them other things. Upsells. I'm going to share exactly how it worked for me. Okay. And how it has continued to work for me. I'll share exactly how I was even able to sell a $14,000 coaching package. $14,000. $14,000 from Port Harcourt. Who wants to hear that one? No jokes. I didn't just sell it right off the bat at someone's face. See, I used the paid framework. I plugged this in. I used the paid framework. That's what I used. That's the paid framework in action, right? Yeah. So your evergreen funnel, automated email, recorded webinar, this is what you can use to make your course evergreen. Evergreen means it is always selling, it is always open. People can always buy. We don't close the door anymore. It's an open shop. Monday to Monday, it is open. Monday to Monday, it is open. All right. Now, imagine waking up to new sales notifications every week, every day, even when you're not launching. This is what the paid framework does. one of my clients, like I said, she was able to move from charging $60 to 6 months of for 6 months of coaching to actually selling a $1,500 group coaching program. In her very first launch, she hit 9K. In her very first launch, she actually hit 9K. So this is not something you want to pass on, right? Now, I want us to talk about, let me walk you through the course from scratch blueprint. This is what I call the MVC method for creating an online course. MVC stands for most viable course. All right, so this is a course that you can actually create in 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week at the most. It's ready. It could be a course, it could be a workshop, it could be a masterclass, it could be audio, it could be a bundle that you put together that you can actually sell fast. You don't waste time creating this. All right. You don't have to hire any videographer. You don't have to go rent camera. You don't have to sit in any fancy place. This is just straight out of your mobile phone, straight out of your laptop, and you're good to go. So this is your most minimum valuable course. Choose your profitable course idea or profitable course topic. Okay. Define your student transformation. Okay. Hold on. Define your student transformation, right? Outline 3 to 5 modules, only 3 to 5. Don't overcomplicate this. Record lessons with a simple tool like Zoom, like this one. Just record this. Can you guys hear me? Record with a simple tool like Zoom. Team Emily, are we good? Talk to me quickly. With a simple tool like Zoom, and you're good. Upload it on Teachable, upload it on, if you live in Nigeria, Africa, it's easy for you. Upload it on Seller. If you live outside Nigeria, upload it on Standstore. You don't need to set up your own website. You don't need to pay money for any of these platforms yet. Right off the bat, you're good. Then launch using the paid framework. Okay? Launch using the paid framework, PAID framework. The 4 phases. Follow it to the letter, and you shall be profitable. Let me speak like the Bible does. So if you want to create an MVC, and this is something everyone should create if you don't already have a course, if you don't already have anything that you're selling, you create an MVC fast. Get a topic fast. Okay? Define your student transformation. What is the outcome for this? What is the end result or end goal for your students? You want to be able to do that. Okay? Good. And then outline 3 modules, 4 modules, 5 modules. So a module would have some lessons. So the modules are like the big steps that your students will take. And then the lessons are like the daily steps or, smaller steps that they will take to be able to get the big step, to achieve the very first big step, which is module 1 or module 2, or which are the modules. Okay, are you here? Oh, great. So that's what you want to look at. Okay, the MVC method, you create this. Now, even if you already have something bigger, you already have like a course that sells for maybe a higher, your MVC can lead to that one. So your MVC you can sell it, you're going to sell this for under $50. This is your MVC. You sell it for under 50,000 naira or for 50,000 naira, 60,000 naira. It can sell, it's a no-brainer for anybody. 25,000, it's a no-brainer. So it could be a bundle, a set of templates or workbooks or meal plan or whatever that you put together. So that's what you can do. And you actually have a course from scratch. If you want to use the course method, you want to create a course, you can actually create this, just use Zoom. What I'm teaching you here today can actually be a course. I can break it down. I'll just break it down into the parts, into the sections, and then it's a course. You don't worry about any paparazzi creation for your MVC. This is something you can sell for under $50 or $100 and you're good. When you finish this, then you can now move to the next thing where you can now sell a more sophisticated, course. Sophistication, not necessarily in terms of content, but what I mean is the look, the packaging. But right now, you may not need that. So some of you, maybe this is where you are. Some of you, maybe you are in the sophisticated part. I have sophisticated courses. My School of Personal Branding is sophisticated. My Pay-to-Be-You course is actually also sophisticated. But if you're just gonna start, then this is good for you, right? This is good for you. Okay. Now the MVC method, like I said, record simple videos, no fancy tech needed, no fancy tech, no fancy tech, forget about it. Okay. Then deliver live first. Deliver it, I already shared that with you before. Don't evergreen it just yet. Deliver it live first. Refine it, iterate, and then you can now package it into and turn it into an evergreen course that continues to sell for life or for as long as you want it to sell for. That's what you want to do with MVC. This blueprint keeps you from getting stuck. It keeps you from, putting in so much and you're not sure of what you're really doing. You don't need to disappear for months building an online course. You can launch it live. Some people even, this can be a course, you can teach a course live. You can teach a live online course and then teach it like this. Record it and then turn the recording into the course. Break it down into modules and lessons. And it's ready. So you can teach it live first. You don't have to even pre-record it first. You can teach it live first, record it, then you can now set it up, arrange it. Module 1, 3 lessons, 5 lessons. Module 2, 3 lessons, 6 lessons. That's it. Your course is ready. Your MVC is ready. Your MVC is ready. All right. So these are like simple course examples that you can use. Land your dream job in 90 days. This could be your MVC. Land your dream job in 90 days. Build an online business in 60 days or in 30 days. So you could just use that title for your MVC. You can also use more sophisticated titles. So instead of land your dream job in 90 days, you can say something like 90-day dream job, my 90-day dream job. That's a title, that's a course title, and it's unique. It's good. Your course title is so important. So you don't want to do any how-to course, any long, it's not a presentation, it's not PowerPoint slides. It's not your course is not your office presentation thing you do. No, it's different. From the title, from the name, to the content, to the structure, to the flow is different. So you need to learn it. Okay? So you create the modules, quick delivery. This is quite simple, clear. Modules are structured and delivery straightforward. Don't complicate anything. Simplicity sells. This is the title. This is the outcome. This is who it's for. This is the price point. This is the content of it. That's it. And then record it using Zoom. Record it using Loom. Again, the paid framework, like which I have iterated throughout this course, is one of the most important frameworks when it has to do with course launches. When it has to do with course launches, one of the most important framework that you will ever come across on planet Earth. It's as simple and as straightforward and is proven. I've done this 9 years. Phase 1, clarity phase, preparation phase, planning phase. All of the questions I asked you, we have this in the Ptby course as well. Phase 2, audience building phase, your nurturing phase, awareness phase. Everybody knows you're creating something. Everybody, if people in your house don't know and you're launching it on a particular date, how many people outside know? Everybody has to know. No, everybody has to know. Right? And have the which is where the revenue is generated. Okay, the paid framework works because it covers before the launch, it covers during the launch itself, and it covers after the launch. You see, it ensures clarity, income, and sustainability. It is powerful. It ensures clarity. You know exactly what you're doing. You know your numbers, and I'm going to go into that shortly. And then you make money, and then you can sustain this making money part. You're not stuck. So it helps you move from hustling to predictable income. When I applied the framework, my launches stopped being one-hit wonders. They stopped being one-hit wonders. I started making money consistently, even while I sleep. No jokes. No jokes. You guys are watching, right? No jokes. So most people fail. Most course creators fail. Most experts fail. Most entrepreneurs fail. Most coaches fail because they don't have any clear audience. They're selling information, not transformation. They're launching without warming up their audience. They're giving up after one launch. They have no plan. No plan. Now you have learned how to have a plan. So you must have a plan. All right. People know they want to launch, but they don't know where to start. They overcomplicate it, they lack accountability. So now you might be wondering, Emily, this sounds amazing. Let's pause for a second, right? But how do I put it all together? How do I start? Where do I start from? I'm not even sure what to do. So that may be you right now wondering, oh, this is so much. This is a lot. I've been here before. I've heard this before. I've been on webinars before, like, a lot of that. So that might be you. But that's exactly why I created the Ptby You course blueprint, which is a 6-week course. Inside you will learn to package your expertise from scratch. You will learn to build your course from scratch. You will learn to create your evergreen systems for daily income. You will learn my full 10K course launch system. You will learn my step-by-step course from scratch blueprint. You will learn my paid framework, proven. You will see it in action. You will have templates, scripts, and funnels that work, community and accountability. You will have all of that in this. We are not gatekeeping anything. The gatekeepers are gone. You get these courses and that's it. You're going to keep coming back to it. You don't need another course. When it has to do with course launches, you will not need another course. I promise you that. That's my seal with the keys promise to you. We are loading this course up. What we even have there is not even enough. It's a Bible for launching your course. Anytime, any day, you will visit it again and again, and you will keep learning from it. It's a university. No kidding you. No kidding you. All right. I'll walk you through everything we've covered here today, especially the paid framework and more inside the structured 6-week program. Okay, I'll walk you through it. You're chasing consistency when you haven't even sorted out your back end. This is many people. This is most creators, most coaches, most experts, most entrepreneurs who are launching their course, who are launching offers. You're chasing consistency. They're telling you be consistent on social media and you're being consistent, but it's not leading anywhere. Your consistency should lead somewhere. You're doing too much work, but you're doing the right work at the wrong time. What you really need is one simple course, okay? You need the paid framework. That's what you really, really need today. So here is your online course sales at a glance. Here is your online course sales at a glance. If you sell a course for $100, for example, less than $97, 10 sales, you make $1,000. 10 sales only. Can't you make 10 sales in 1 month, in a whole month? Couldn't you, if you focused, if you use the paid framework, couldn't you make 10 sales of just 100,000 naira or $100? Couldn't you, if you sold it for 197,000 naira or $197 to 20 people, you would lock in about $6,000, about 6 million. Look at it and look at where do you think you fall into? What do you think you can sell? I don't give people prices, because for you to be able to set your price before you have to be in the right frame of mind. So if I give you a price for, I sell programs for $15,000 because I'm the right frame of mind. It's taking me 9 years. I've done this 9 years. So I've learned a lot. I've gone through the process. I've been burned. I've hustled. I've gone from selling coaching for 45,000 naira to 150,000 naira to 250,000 naira to $500 to $2,500 to $15,000. That's been my process in terms of my coaching. But for my courses, it's been here and there. Before the last one that we sold for $497. Okay, so look at this properly. This is at a glance. If you did this and you made ₦1 million every week or every month, ₦2 million every week or every month, ₦3 million every week or every month, or if you do it in USD, it's up to you. Couldn't you sell $100 course to 10 people? And you need to even start thinking outside the box. One of my clients, I need to put up a testimonial next time. One of my clients launched her course. The course was for $497. And she launched the course. I need to get the exact numbers. But let me tell you something she did that even blew my mind. She didn't just sell it on social media. She sold it to companies. She sold it to a bank first. And I think they enrolled about 50 people or so in her course. And I had never even thought about it because everything we do is on social media. She went to a company, she wrote them and told them exactly who needed her course in their organizations. And they enrolled. They told her next year when she's running this again, they're going to enroll 200%. I need to put up a testimonial next time. Please, Team Emily, remind me. I need to put it up. And she was able to do about 6 million naira in sales, in course sales. I need to put up a testimony. I need to look for our chat screenshot and screenshot it and put it up here. So you need to think outside the box. You don't have to sell to individuals only. You don't have to sell to, you can take it as a package to an organization. Take it as that's what an online course is about. Take it, what I just shared with you now, if you didn't go away with anything, go away with these two things. One, what I just shared with you now. Two, the paid framework. You're good with those things. Don't joke. Don't joke. Don't joke. So validate your offer, pre-sell it using the paid framework, deliver it using the paid framework, collect testimonials using the paid framework, refine and relaunch, and then evergreen it, cast it using the paid framework. Can you guys hear me? Give me a one if you can hear me. Someone says you can hear me. Give me one if you can hear me. Come on. Give me one if you can hear me. So I'm waiting for the one if you can hear me, because someone says you can hear me. But I'll continue, but I need to be sure you guys can hear me. So this is my 100K, $100,000 in 10 days launch. I actually did $10,000, right? That was my income goal. I've been trying to do it for some time. It wasn't the first time I did it, or I tried to do it. I've been trying to do it for some time. And this was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, great. You guys can hear me. Awesome. So my sales target, I already mentioned that to you. I did about 21 sales. I sold my course for $497. I converted at 2.1%. You see these numbers that I'm sharing, you have to master them. Inside the Ptby course, we teach you this. All right. One sale per 48 leads was what I did. Okay, one sales per 48 lead. I got about 1,000 plus leads. Leads are the people that sign up for your webinar, for your challenge, for your whatever. They are leads for your course. So I got about 1,000 to 2,000 leads. So what you want to do with these numbers is, if you want to double yours, you just double the numbers. 2.5% conversion is perfect, is great. Some people are looking for 10%. Some people are looking for 5%. If you're getting conversion at 2.5%, you're going to be profitable and you're fine. It's okay. So let's say you want to get to $1,000 with your course sales, right? And you have a course that sells for 100,000 naira, and you want to get to 1 million naira, right? So you need to sell to 10 people. For you to get 10 people, you just follow the math on the screen. You can screenshot this now so that you can use it later. I'm going to show you yours. This was mine. So let me show you yours. This is exactly yours. So this is what you should screenshot. Screenshot this one. So replace the income goal with whatever your income goal would look like. It could be $1,000, it could be $5,000, it could be 10 million, it could be 1 million. Replace it. Some of you don't live in Nigeria, so we're using USD so that you also understand and you follow us, right? So if your sales target, if you could be 100 sales you want to make over a period of time, pick your period of time. 4 weeks, pick your period of time. It's totally up to you. Price your course. It could be $50, it could be $100. If it's an MVC, remember it has to be under $100 for your minimum viable course, right? Use 2.5% conversion, which is just fair. It's right there, it's good. And then replace these numbers. Replace this number. So this is what I did for you, casted, but you can actually redo them using the numbers and the conversion. Okay, using the numbers and the conversion. If you're going to use this, 5,000 leads is what you're going to need to be able to do 125 sales. So if you want to do 100 sales, you're probably going to need 4,000 leads, you know, and you can do this within 8 weeks to 12 weeks. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. If you get 10,000 leads, for example, or let's say 5,000 leads, quite all right. You get 5,000 leads. 10% of that is going to be 50. It's going to be 500. I beg your pardon. 10% of that is 500. 5% is going to be 250. 2.5 is now going to be 125. 125, yeah. So you can use this math to do your conversion across board. 2.5 across board. 2.5 across board. If you get 5,000 leads, how many are going to attend your webinar, for example? It's going to be, if you use 2.5, that's going to be 500, right? So people that are going to buy, just continue to convert it using that conversion strategy. So now, guys, you have three things. You have clarity on the problem holding you back, which is that you don't plan your launches. You just launch. You just launch. You also have the MVC method to launch fast. This is the MVC method. You create a course fast, 7 days you're done. Course from scratch, created from scratch, 7 days is ready. Use Zoom, no paparazzi, no complicated funnels, no website of your own, nothing. Just go to Stella or go to Standstore. You also have a roadmap, the paid framework, tested and proven 9 years. The paid framework, tested and proven 9 years. So, but let's be honest, clarity is not enough. You need support systems and strategy. That's where my 6-week Ptby course comes in. It's a self-paced course for experts, entrepreneurs ready to create, launch, and scale their very own digital course or product on repeat, on autopilot. Okay. But before I tell you more about that course and what it will cost, right? What's one thing you're committing to doing after this bootcamp? What's one thing you're committing? I want you to talk to me quickly, okay? So that we can wrap up. What's one thing you're committing to doing after this bootcamp? What's the offer idea that you're sitting on and have been sitting on? You want to create a course, you want to create something, but you don't know how, you're scared, you're not sure people are going to buy. Talk to me about it. What could possibly stop you now? What could possibly stop you now from doing this? From what you want to create, what could possibly stop you now? And now that you've seen what's possible over the last 3 days, imagine what could happen if we actually work together, or if you got my paid framework, dialed into what you're doing. If you had that for yourself, imagine what could happen. If you had the paid framework, you had it, you see it at work for yourself. This is so the Ptby course is my flagship mentorship program for coaches, experts, and service providers who are done with chasing and finally ready to launch and scale their own course with clarity. They are finally ready to launch and scale with clarity. All right? So you're going to learn how to package and sell your expertise online and build an internet business around what you know, love, and do. It is top quality, guaranteed. Combined 9 years of expertise, proven methods, and actionable steps. All the mud that I have put myself into in a bid to get here, you're not going to do that. You're going to avoid that. So it's your shortcut. It's your shortcut. Okay? It's your shortcut. Included is all the training and resources that you need to reliably build a business that affords you the freedom to do everything you want and nothing you don't want. It's not your typical run of the mill course. If you want this, stick around and I'll send you your invitation. Okay? Right. So my mission with the Ptby course is to reach and support 100,000 experts and entrepreneurs. And it's why we have made it's accessible and affordable. We don't want anybody saying, Emily, you're too pricey. Emily, this, Emily, that. Emily, you're charging in USD. We can't pay. No, not anymore. Right. So right now, how many of you feel like this? You feel like this. I am finally ready to launch. I'm excited to launch. I want to do this. I want to have a course of my own. I want to learn how to make it sustainable. I want to build something real. I want structure, system, processes. I want this. How many people are feeling like this right now? Like you, like, I will do this. I'm ready to put in the work. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to make this come true. I'm ready to build or create my dream course, my dream business, my dream this, my dream that. You are set and ready to go. I want to read your comments to be sure that this is you and you are ready. All right, so you're ready. You want to do this. In fact, I should tumble. Yay, see? I have this for you. You're ready. Yes. You want to create your course, Vicky. I see that. You're ready. See what I got for you guys. Right, I just found it on my dining table and it looked like something that could work. Hey, you're set. You're ready to. This is how I should announce my first month next time. You're set. I am ready to. Great. You feel like this right now. You're ready to. Awesome. You don't want all the chasing and stressful launches. You don't want to get on social media so confused, trying to sell every time, trying to post. You don't have to do that anymore. You're done with that. You're ready to put in the work to become a 7-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure course CEO, not course creator, not course creator. You know, when you say course creator, it's like these people don't have any future ambition. They're just making money now. No, this is a CEO. You have the vision. You have processes. You're building. You're going to build a business or a company where other people are going to work with you. You're going to begin to build a team. That's a CEO, right? You have big dreams. Yeah, so that's you. I want to just share this quick note from students or people that have worked with me, okay? And you can read from them by yourself, right? I hosted my very first webinar and had 76 people in attendance. I mean, this client or student of mine, Veronica, she couldn't believe it. She used to wonder how people hosted webinars. She used to wonder how they did it. She used to attend other people's webinars. She has attended over and over, and she was wondering, how can I do the same thing? Until she met me, she joined the course, she joined the program, and she was able to do the same thing. She's still in shock when she was still in shock when she sent this. And she hosted a webinar, and she was also able to close sales. Yes, course CEO, not course creator, CEO, course CEO. You're gonna be proud of yourself. Your family's gonna be proud of you. Your husband will be proud of you. People will you know exactly what you're doing, right? You know exactly what you are doing, and you can see another of my students who also said, I listened to much one of the membership club lessons, and it confirmed and answered a lot of my questions, the questions in my heart. Your teachings are so inspiring. And you can see another of my clients, who also said, this is Dr. Janet, who said she was able to have her first launch, and that brought her 7,500. She's done more than this now, because she's been launching, she's been opening up a program, every now and then, and she's been making money. She doesn't reach out to me anymore. I don't have to tell her anything to do anymore. She knows exactly what she to do, because she has gone through the process. So this could be you too. This could be you. Imagine being able to sell to people around the world. Imagine being able to land your first high ticket client. Imagine being able to say, when I landed my very first high ticket client, okay, not my very first, because the very first one at the time was $500. Then I landed another one at $2,500. Then I landed another one at $14,000. So that's what I'm calling high ticket. But you can start the same way. You can go from $500, or 500,000 naira to 1 million naira to 1.5, and you just continue to build and climb from there. Build your mindset, build your own self-confidence, level up it to the highest, and you'll be good. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So I want to share the cost with you for the Ptby course. But before I do that, listen, you're not going to be paying 15,000 naira, $15,000, which God knows how much that is in naira. Let's not even be calling the naira. I can't shout my chest. My chest, because if we start calling the naira now, so that's why we just keep it in USD, please. So pardon me for those of us that are Nigerians and you see this USD and you're wondering what's wrong with all these coaches. It's because we don't want our chest to pain us. Because if we start calling the naira now, everywhere will catch fire. So it's best if just left this way. So this $15,000 is not what you're going to be paying for the course. Nah, not at all. You're not even going to be paying $2,997. You're not even going to be paying $1,000. You're not paying anything close. Some of you already know me, so you probably think this is what you're going to come and see here. No, you're not coming to pay anything close to this. All right, you're not even going to pay $500 or 500,000 naira. Let's leave the exchange rate at 1,000 naira to $1. Leave what is obtainable today. Right, just use 1,000 naira so that we don't kill ourselves. Or for no reason, right? So you're not even going to be paying 500,000 naira or $500. Don't worry, I got you. So before I share with you exactly what it costs to get the Ptby course blueprint, where I walk you through my paid framework for real, so that you master the 4 phases and you can use it over and over and over to launch and relaunch and launch and relaunch and be profitable. This is what you're going to be getting. This is what I'm going to be teaching you. Just a glimpse. It's not even everything, but this is just a glimpse of what you're going to be getting. Module 1, which is the phase 1, part of phase 1, is the planning and clarity phase. You're going to shift your identity from hustler to CEO expertise. I'm going to just shift your mindset. We're going to re-engineer your entire mindset, so that you can begin to see yourself as a CEO, as somebody. Listen, it's not about the job you have or the title you have or the whatever. It's not about your MBA or no MBA or your PhD. No, it's not what I'm talking about. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. Now, when you get into the course, you're going to hear a lot from me, because now I know you are in the course, so there are some things I can share with you. But now in this free one, I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to say certain things. Okay? I'm going to teach you the number 1 reason experts struggle to sell courses and how you can avoid that. You're also going to learn how to think like an entrepreneur, not just an employee. For those of you that work 9 to 5, okay? You're going to learn overcoming fear of selling and imposter syndrome. So many people deal with imposter syndrome. I used to be very timid. People don't believe me, but it's the truth. You can ask my sisters. I used to be very timid. This thing I'm doing, shopping my mouth for the last 2 hours, it wouldn't have been me, but it's now me. And I'm now teaching other people how to do the same thing, because I've done this over the years, 9 years in the making, right? So I've gone from novice to expert to mastery of what I'm doing. And it's the same thing for all of us. It's something for you. Go from 0 to the next stage and the next stage and the next stage, and then that's it. Right? So you've got to start from 0, all right? So I'm going to teach you why Ptby is the most sustainable business model, right? I'm also going to teach you the $1 million mindset habits, what profitable course creators do differently. Module 2, I'm going to also walk you through defining your profitable niche, all right? I'm going to walk you through identifying your ideal student and their transformation. I'm going to walk you through crafting your personal brand promise, what you're known for. I'm going to walk you through clarifying your unique framework and methodology. I'm going to walk you through brand storytelling 101, how to sell your story as credibility, or how to use your story as credibility to sell. I'm going to walk you through setting up your social media and online presence for authority, okay? Module 3, I'm going to teach you how to turn your knowledge into a structured course. I'm going to teach you the course from scratch blueprint, step by step, how to get your course ready in 7 days. I'm going to also teach you how to record and edit your course, simple tech tools that you can use. I'm going to teach you how to host your course on Seller, how to host it on Stand Store, how to host it on Google Drive, how to host it on your own website. I'm going to teach you how to price your course, the psychology of pricing and value ladder. I'm going to teach you and give you bonuses, all of that stuff. Module 4, you're going to learn the pre-launch content plan calendar, no list launch strategy. Like if you don't have a list, you're going to learn how you can actually still create a course that you can sell and be profitable. You're going to learn growing and be a buying audience on social media. You're going to learn how to warm up your audience. You're going to learn pre-launch events and platform, choosing your model for your pre-launch, whether it's a challenge, webinar, WhatsApp group, ebook. I'm going to teach you all of that in module 4. Module 5, you're going to learn the $10,000 or 10 million naira in 10 days walkthrough. I'm going to teach you how it happened, step by step. step by step, show you all the proof, all the back end, all of those things, right? I'm going to also teach you the launch content strategy, and then give you the calendar as well. I'm going to teach you the cart open and cart close formula, how you open your cart, how many days time you close your cart, how you upsell and downsell, and all of the things that we've learned today. You're going to learn it. I'm going to walk you through or show you the framework I used to go from constantly launching to always selling, where I don't have to. This year, I think I have done just 2 or 3 live launches. I don't do them anymore. There was a time when I would break my head, I might pull my head to do these things. There was a time I was doing them every week. I was always teaching a webinar. I was always teaching a WhatsApp class. I was always practically, literally doing that. Not funny. It was madness. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. Right, so I'm going to teach you all of that in module 5, selling without chasing clients. You're going to learn how to do all of that. And then module 6, I'm going to teach you how to scale your impact and your income, right? So module 6, you're going to learn evergreen sales system. You're going to learn how to scale with evergreen courses. You're going to learn how to scale with webinars. You're going to learn, how to maximize, your lifetime value of a customer. You're going to learn automations, funnels, ads, building a legacy, everything in between, and even the things that I have not mentioned here that you need, that I have learned and that I have used, that is working for me. You're going to learn it. This is the online course launch Bible. This is comprehensive as comprehensive can be. And we're not done with this course. We're going to continue to update it. And as we update it, you're going to get access and you're not going to pay anything extra. Okay, so once you get the course, that's it. You've gotten it for life. You're not ever going to pay. So if you get it today and then you see that there are 50 lessons that we walk you through, when the lessons become more, because we're going to continue to update it, when tools are no longer in existence or they are better tools, we're going to update it, we're going to let you know. So this is like my business course for anyone who wants to turn their knowledge to income and want to actually create profitable launches. This is the business course, right? This is the business course. This is it. You're starting, you have already started, but you're still confused, you're still feeling stuck. This is where it is happening. Okay, so now we're not even done. So that's the 6-week course. That's the content. That is what it entails. Then there's now the bonus section. All right. So of course, bonuses. Hello, sweet, sweet, sweet bonuses. You're going to get all the templates that you need to actually create a profitable course launch and a profitable course itself. Sales page template, email template, webinar slide deck, challenge funnel setup, WhatsApp group launch, cart open, cart email template. You're going to get everything. No more gatekeeping. I'm not even kidding. No more gatekeeping. You will get every letter. You will get it. You will get it. Evergreen funnel planner, launch calendar, pricing workbook, course creation workbook, everything, you will get it. It's a whole Bible for launching your online course. Stay with me, don't go anywhere yet. Okay, you're getting recommended tech stack, budget friendly options. You're going to learn all of that. You're going to give you the tools, the softwares, the plugins, You're going to get the hosting platforms. We're going to compare them, pros and cons of the platforms that you can use. If you use Google Drive, for example, the pros and cons. If you use Seller, the pros and cons. If you use this, the pros and cons. We're going to give you all of that stuff. By the time you finish this course, you will have a finished and hosted course. You will have a launch plan. You will have sales systems for consistency, sales system for everyday pay, everyday selling, everyday generating leads. Don't joke. By the time you're done with this, you're going to have template tools and workbooks to make implementation fast. You're also going to get a roadmap to scale into high ticket offers. You know, when I told you I sell high ticket offers for 15K, 14K, 3K? Yeah, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can transition or how you can create that and add that even to your course. Even to your course. What did I say from the beginning? Gatekeeping, no gatekeeping here. The gatekeepers are gone. All right. Now, the Ptby course blueprint is the Bible for launching your course. don't joke. Don't joke. Many of you feel like you're doing everything, reels, emails, in LinkedIn, everything, webinars, WhatsApp. A lot of you use WhatsApp. I used to do it, but I don't do it again. I don't do it again. So even our WhatsApp groups, like the ones where you people were in, the one where you were in, I wasn't there. So I have a team. But we don't, when I say WhatsApp, I used to hold classes on, I wish I could show you guys flyers. I was selling WhatsApp classes for 7,500 naira. And I will fill it up. 100 people, I'll make 750K. But it was stressful. It's not something I want to do again. It's not something I will do again, no matter how bad it gets. There's a better way. And this is the better way. Okay, so now, guys, you have two options. Continue doing what you've been doing and hoping you hit a jackpot, or invest in a tested system that works and shortens the learning curve. Which one do you want? Where are you? Two options, that's all. You don't have a third one, you don't have a third one. You only have two. Continue doing what you're doing with all your WhatsApp groups or your emails or your chasing or your confusion, all the everything that you're doing, or invest in a system that works. Which option are you going to choose? Where do you stand? What option are you choosing today? Continue doing what you've been doing. Maybe it's even working for you, right? So maybe that's you. You want to continue. I want to hear from you, okay? You want to continue what you're doing, or you want to invest in a system that works and shortens the learning curve. Because if you want to invest in a system that shortens the learning curve, then I am so excited to invite you to the Ptby course. Hustle without strategy equals burnout. Burnout. All right, burnout, and you don't want to be part of that anymore, right? You're going to get access to the 6-week implementation program to turn your knowledge into a sellable and profitable digital course without stressful and incessant launches. All right, now the total value of all of this is 1 million naira 997. Call it 2 million. That's the total value. The total value of all of this. The total value of all of this. To this price, when we sell this, 385,000 naira. When we sell this, and we're using $1,000, 1,000 naira for the exchange rate. So in USD, 358, in naira, 358,000 naira. That is the price. But that's not what you're going to pay. You're not even going to pay that. I will shock you guys today. For some of you that think I do high ticket, I will shock you today. So this is another screenshot from one of our students who joined our course, and she said, this is so good, I can't even lie. I feel like a cheat in this group right now. And that's how most people feel, because we overgive. We give, we give. Even what we didn't promise, we give. All right. Now, if you felt activated in this bootcamp, the full course will blow your mind and grow your brand. If all this did was help you finally start making money from your expertise without working 10 times harder, it would be worth it. I'm not even going to ask you, would it be worth it? It would be worth it. And so this program is not theory. It's proven step-by-step and implementation focused. And the best part, you don't need to be famous. You don't need to have thousands of followers. You don't need to know how to even sell. We will teach you how to do all of that. What you need is the willingness to do the work. All right, you come in with a heart to learn and the willingness to do the work. And if you do that, you're going to be able to come out on top with your own course, with your own launch system, with your own profitable online course business. All right. So what if 30 days from now, you had your first $10,000 launch story to tell? What if 30 days from now? What if 60 days from now? It's totally up to you. What if even in a week? Because some of you probably even ready for this. You've already built your foundation and you're ready to just plug this in. So what if? What if? So guys, this is where I share with you, you're not paying $1,997 or $1,997,000 naira. You're not paying even 385,000 naira. You're only paying 157,000 naira. And it includes lifetime access plus support. How does that sound? You're paying 157,000 naira and you're getting lifetime access. Like I said, every time we update the course, you will get it and you don't pay 1 naira. You don't pay a cent. You're also going to get access to a support community. So you're getting there, you see other people doing your stuff, you're going to get access to, asking questions, sharing what you're working on, and blah, 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 blah. So this is what you pay today. But let me quickly say this. I will do something special for those that take action even fast. So you want to be ready. You take action fast and you'll be able to get what I'm offering next on the next slide. You're not going to even pay 157,000 naira. This is what we usually sell it at. For those of you that just even bought it like a month ago, this was what you paid. So you're not going to pay, and some of you probably were on that webinar, so you know this is not double juice, it is the truth. You're not going to pay even 157,000 naira. If you act now, you're going to pay 85K. If you act now, you're going to pay 85,000 naira. So this is where I should be bringing this to my sessions now, right? This is where we do this, okay? This is where we do this. You're going to be paying 85,000 naira. Those of you that pay 157, I'm sure we're going to explain to you how this came about. Don't worry, what you got was worth it, and what you're getting is worth it. So don't worry about it. This is what you're paying. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. It will not be here for too long. So that's the payment details. For those of you, you can actually do your transfer now and send receipt to that number, our number on WhatsApp, and we will share with you the rest of the we share with you rest of information that you need. Okay, so everyone that wants this, like everyone on this place right now, you should go take that. Some of you were here the last time we did this. It was 157. We offered some sort of discount for 10 people to 10 people, and it was 141,000 naira. You're getting it at 85K. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Don't joke with this at all. Okay. Now, if you have questions, because I'm sure you have questions, I'm just going to answer a few of them. These are questions that we've seen come up again and again, so that we don't sleep here. All right. So what if I don't know what to create a course on? The Ptby course blueprint will teach you. You go through the paid framework and you're going to come out. You already have what to teach. You have something. You have your story. You have a skill. You have an experience. You have knowledge. You have expertise. You have something. Definitely you have something. All right. So we're just going to teach you how to draw from your own well. And then you're going to learn how you're going to come up with something that you can sell. What if I don't have the time to create a course? I work full-time. I'm a busy parent. If you don't have the time to create a course, we're going to show you how to create a course. We have people that we work with. I mean, we have people that do 9 to 5. We have executives, or no jokes. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have PhD degree holders. They are all creating courses. They have created, they're still creating. So they find the time, and you're going to be doing it. We all have 24 hours. Nobody has 25. So we just have to make do with what we have, and then we create it. So this is why you even need to create a course, because when you create an online course once, it's created once. You know, your 9 to 5, you go there every single day into the office. You go, your course you create it once. So this is the more reason why you need to do this. You're a busy parent. Yeah, the more reason why you need to do this. Okay, and learn also how to systemize it. All right, what if I can't figure out the tech? You're going to learn how to figure out the tech, okay? What course hosting platform should I use? We're going to teach you all of that. You don't even have to start with any platform that charges any money. Seller, for example, zero naira. StanStore, 0. And there are a couple of other ones we're going to also teach you as well. You start with $0 or 0 naira, and then you build from there. No tech is even involved. You don't need coding. You don't even need to put up any website just yet. You can start with your MVC, your minimum valuable course, and you're good to go. What if I don't have an email list? I don't have an audience. How do I get it? We're going to teach you how to build your own list. You know, we're teaching you the no list launch strategy. Right? I mentioned it already. You're going to get it in module 5, you know, so that you learn exactly how to build your list, warm them up, nurture them, and sell to them. All right. Is there a refund policy? No, we don't offer refunds. This is a digital product. Once you get it, you get access to it. You've already used the product, right? But we have a money back guarantee. Okay. And if you show us that you did the course, you show us that you went through the 6-week stuff, you show us your assignment, you show us everything you worked on, like we can see that you actually worked this, and then you did not get results, then we can refund you. You know, so we don't want people come in and then they don't do the work, and then they actually get into the course, they actually assess the entire course curriculum, and then they come back to say, no, it didn't work. No, we're not going to do that. So, but if you go through it and you show us proof that you did the work, you go through every assignment, you submit it, you do everything, you act on it, and then it didn't work, then we can refund you. But we don't do any refund, okay? Do I need a laptop for this? No, you don't. You need a laptop for this. But if you have a laptop, it will make your work easier. But if you don't, then there's no problem at all. You can use your mobile phone, you can use social media, and we're going to show you how to do all of that. Hope this is not a pre-recorded webinar where put together and choose to sell to us. No, the Pay-to-Be course blueprint is not a pre-recorded webinar. It's a well thought, structured course that has a flow. Okay, the whole curriculum. Once you join, we're going to send you the curriculum so you see how it flows from module 1 to module 6 and everything in between. So it's not a pre-recorded webinar that we just scattered randomly and not selling to you. No, it's a course. It's a proper structured course. All right. How long do I have access to the course after I buy it? How long do you have access to the course? You have access to it forever. All right. We're not going to tell you 1 year and then after 1 year, you don't have access. You have access to it forever. Take it. It's a self-paced course. Go at it at your own pace. How fast you want to go, how slow you want to go. It's totally up to you. Okay. But you have access to it forever. And as we continue to update it, you're going to continue to have access to it. When the price goes up, you're not going to be any of the increased price. You're going to just stick to what you already paid. After purchase, what happens? When do I get access to the program? Right now. Once you sign up right now, once you pay right now, once you enroll right now, you're going to get access to the program. So do not waste any more time. The 85,000 naira launch price, special launch price is not going to be here. It's not going to be here for you just sitting down and waiting for you. Take it right now. If I have questions that haven't been answered here, what could I do? You can ask when you join the course. You can ask us in the group, or you can send a message to us on WhatsApp, and we will do well to respond to you. You've seen what's possible. This program is not theory. It's proven step by step and implementation focused. In case you've forgotten about the bonuses again, you can just look at them. You can screenshot it. If you want to, you're going to get all of this. You're going to get even more than this so that you can actually start to implement without wasting more time. Again, guys, you're not paying 1 million naira. You're not paying 385,000 naira. You're not even paying 157,000 naira. You're not paying 141,000 naira. You're paying 85,000 naira, and you get lifetime access, and then you get also support in the community. So right now, go make it happen. That's the account details there for your transfers. Do it, and we'll see you inside the course. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. See you in the WhatsApp group. Look out for our emails as well. If you want to speak with anybody right now, in regards to your transfer, once you make your payment, please send the receipt to us on WhatsApp. That's the number there. You can screenshot that as well, and we will see you inside the course. I actually cannot wait to welcome you. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to have you, and I can't wait to get on your course journey with you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Go get paid to be you. Bye. Thank you.